Okay, Drumanola. Drumanola is a community project, and it's based upon rhythm. It's based upon the rhythms of New Orleans and the music that is built upon it. Everything depends on rhythm. Without rhythm, life would not exist as we know it. What is rhythm? It's the beginning of one event and another event. It has to be two events to have a rhythm. So life itself, one heartbeat, two heartbeats, and hopefully it keeps beating until it's time to go, you know. But the purpose of the project is to bring musicians together, and not just drummers, but piano players, guitar players, dancers, singers, all of those who have played a part in building what music we have here in New Orleans. A lot of it is traditional, and of course a lot of the traditional music of New Orleans has impacted the world. The first drum set was played here in New Orleans, so every band that's playing that has a trap drummer or a drum set player, they can owe that concept to these people who played in Congo Square, Place Congo, and developed a very important aspect now known as a multi-billion-dollar industry called entertainment. So the issue here in New Orleans for the local musicians is how to survive. How do we make a living on our art, especially as musicians? Okay, and I am proposing that they do not wait for a film company or a record label or anything of that nature to come and approach them, that they take their talent, their tools, and that they use their own ingenuity and their own self-discipline to create their own projects that we then license and sell to, we sell it worldwide. We license these rights to use this music to film companies, to recording companies, to people that need this source music or need traditional New Orleans music or any of the music that's being played here. On this project, we cover many areas of music because this is an international city and it has been for hundreds of years, and so therefore many styles of music have been brought to New Orleans and are now at a very high level of development. For instance, Costa Samba with Curtis Pierre, he's for the last 40 years studied Afro-Brazilian music and has brought it to a very high level of understanding here in New Orleans. We also have people coming in town that are living here now, like Alexei Marti from Havana, Cuba. And we have people like Fanfan from Haiti, who is a master drummer. He understands the dance, he understands the rhythms, he understands the melodies, he understands the songs, he understands the purpose. So he has brought back a great deal to those who are interested in things like Marie Laveau. And then we have people like Judah Mason, who has contributed greatly to the traditional African sounds that we have on this project. Then you have people that are stapled here like Stanton Moore as a trap drummer who plays different styles of music, jazz, funk, all kinds of music, traditional music from New Orleans. The same with Johnny Vidakovich, the same with Russell Batiste, the same comes with Jason Marsalis, the same comes with Jamal Batiste. And so we have this Herlin Riley, one of the best drummers on the planet, works with Henry Connick, works with many of the, Dr. John. So everybody, and including the younger musicians, are on this project. We take this music and we license it worldwide. And the proceeds from this music help fuel these families here in New Orleans. Okay, we take this music and we lease it to various companies around the world, worldwide. Holland, the UK, Australia, mainland Europe, places like France, Germany, Holland, the Netherlands. So this is an opportunity for our musicians to come together for our mutual benefit. Residual income and income from using these tracks being licensed around the world. There it is. We're self-reliant, we're self-sufficient, and we're making it happen ourselves. And I often tell many, many people here in New Orleans that I speak to, music to the New Orleanian is like oil is to the Arab. We just need to barrel it, refine it, and sell it ourselves. This is the purpose of this program. We need to do it ourselves, not wait for anyone to help us. There's no one else out there who will help us like we help ourselves. Peace.
You ready to do this, man?
Benny Jones, leader of the Treme Brass Band, included such members as Kermit Ruffins, Corey Henry, trombonist, the great James Andrews on trumpet, Kirk Joseph, Lionel Batiste, great band.
Go to like a public school, teach the kids how to play the drum, and they ask what my name is, and I tell them my name is Jesus because I'm Jesus' cousin, and they say, okay, if you're Jesus' cousin, you gotta do some miracle, and this kid, this little girl, she, okay, make me fly.
What part of Brazil were you born?
Salvador, Bahia.
Salvador, Bahia. I hear that's Africa or Brazil.
Yes. Okay. And like at the age of like 13 years old, I start to travel around with, a lot of musicians, and I got to be like promoted to teach all the kids, like the young kids, and then I started to travel so much with Ileaye. I had chance to record with a lot of like American musician, Cuban musician, people from
Curtis Pierre and Casa Samba. Curtis Pierre spent the last 40 years of his life studying traditional Afro-Brazilian music. Martial arts like capoeira, maculele, samba. Stan Moore, founding member of Galactic, has played with everybody in New Orleans and around the world. Skerritt, Will Bernard, Mike Dillon, Trombone Shorty, just to name a few. He's the real deal. Johnny Vidakovich, member of the quartet Astral Project with James Singleton, Steve DeGrady, and Steve Mazikowski. He's played with greats such as Branford Marsalis, Bobby McFerrin, Stan Moore, Charlie Hunter, Robert Walter, Professor Longhair, James Booker. He's the real deal. This is Bill Summers, and music is my life. The study of music, world music, jazz, funk, rock, New Orleans, Cuban, Afro-Brazilian, Afro-Haitian, European, the world. Fon, master drummer from Haiti, expert in patois, rada, congo, singing, and the traditional dances of Haiti. Fon. Herlin Riley rides again. My friend Herlin Riley has played with everybody. Wynton Marsalis, Dr. John, Harry Connick Jr. Everybody in New Orleans knows him, and he is one of the greatest ever.
There was a storm in the brewing. The name was Katrina. From the looks of this girl, who looked so much meaner than any storm I had ever seen. Some people left early for miles around. Some people stood steady and hung around. Some people cried and some people moaned. When the wind blew hard, it shook the Superdome. But in spite of it all, God shed some light. Looking up in the skies, I saw helicopter flights. I knew in my heart that I would be all right. Now I traveled through water that started to rise, with a bag on my back and some tears in my eyes. I started thinking about my loved ones and wondering if everyone was all right. While looking around at this ugly sight, I knew in my heart this would be a hell of a fight. But in this journey, I had a change of heart. To see people struggling, that couldn't be bought with words in my mouth that fumbled with my thoughts. I carried a pair of rosaries around my neck. I took them off and I started to pray. I knew right then it would be a better day. I met so many people from all around whom I thought didn't care. But I was wrong. People cared everywhere about the storm. I came to a little town in Texarkana, Texas, where I met so many people who cared about us all types of people, white, black, big and small. They opened their hearts and caressed with their arms, with tears in their eyes, like if New Orleans was their home. I thank them all for being concerned because I knew this was a lesson to be learned. So don't judge a book by its cover anywhere, even if the cover on the book is torn or bare. So God bless all you people that I didn't know, that held out your hands and hearts. So thank you, thank you, thank you again. God bless everyone that held out their hands. Thank you again from a change of heart man. Asante.
Hey, that's man, Dave.